you finish.
Yeah.
After you finish.
Father, is that okay? Yeah. So you need to motivate people into coming out by telling them these things.
So from that point of view, I was wondering, as a deanery where there are 10 parishes, whether the groups that have come here can be animating and motivating groups, getting their parish organized and finding using the SEC structures or the cells and associations of the parish to create greater awareness on these lines.
Absolutely right.
Father Franklin? Shama is a little more optimistic than me. I believe that yes, you can motivate, but then there are 2 or 3 things militating against optimism and motivation. One is the quality of candidate. They're nobodies, they're crooks, they're people, they're do-nothings. And you end up saying, you want me to come out and vote? Who do I vote for when these are the candidates? Secondly, they know that election after election after election, there is no change. So you cannot blame them if they say, look, what's the point of voting? I will change nothing. And the third thing is they say to themselves and to their families, my one vote or my family vote will make no difference. But I think we've shown you how just a few votes can make a difference. But Father Franklin, let me ask for your direct help in one thing. What Shama calls the Children's Crusade. The strongest motivation for parents are those kids. If those kids say, Daddy, Mummy, on the 15th of February, you are going to accompany me to your voter turnout will increase more than motivational campaigns. Because what you've done is you have motivated them. You've motivated them by the love and care that they have for their children. So, what I would ask you for, this needs another meeting, is all the schools in this parish. Father Franklin, how many schools are there in Amboli?
In Amboli?
Yeah.
In your deanery,
No, deanery has many more. I think they have got 8 or 9 schools.
In your
In the deanery.
In the deanery. And Amboli, there's this
In
one.
Amboli, if you one Catholic school, but there are other schools in the vicinity.
Yeah. All right. Now you know we've spoken to Father George Athai, and he has written a letter to all principals saying
We have got
that letter. Now we have to follow that up, and what we're attempting to do is we're attempting to reach the schools electronically, digitally. In other words, we're uploading a message to YouTube, which is then downloaded by the staff and then spread to the kids. The kids then carry the message. It's a relay race. The kids then carry the baton to parents. Now, so therefore, I'm saying another meeting with you is due here, and I would be very grateful if you could put us in touch with the principal of the school. Is that?
I don't think it should be one principal. I would like to meet, because we can't keep coming for meetings. I would like all the schools in this deanery to come. For example, the deanery of Bandra. We've already identified 15 school principals. 15. So it's very easy to talk, and we've divided. You will go to 3 schools, you will go to 2 schools. You will
That's
go to
true.
3 schools.
That's true.
So one parent school is not important. If you have 10 schools as you are saying in your deanery, then let us meet all the 10 principals at one time.
Good point.
That's the only way.
Good
So
point.
We don't have much time to meet one principal at a time.
You know, Nelson has told me that we should finish by 1. It is now 12:20. Before we close, Father Franklin, I was hoping that we would get a small group of volunteers, 5 or 6, who would carry the sentiments of this group forward. people who, in addition to Nelson, we could deal with. Now, Willie, there is a group here, is there? Where is Willie? Vanished. Willie, you have a group here, don't you?
No, but there
Church
are
and
4
City?
teachers here. I would like all those 4 teachers to be part of it. I want those 4 teachers put their hands up, right? 1, 2,
3.
3. So there's 4 teachers put their hands up, I remember.
You are a teacher, madam.
Yes. So
Was.
Doesn't matter. All closely connected to the school. I was also a was teacher. Yeah, I want to meet them now after this meeting.
My suggestion is that one representative from each of the parishes come together to be a group that takes this thing forward for the deanery. And there are very, very capable people from what I know here. I'm sure that if we get one person from each parish, you'll get a group which is, I would say, interested, dedicated, and committed to take this forward.
I'm just wondering if before this meeting closes, we could have, or after this meeting closes, we could get that small group of 5 or 6 people
Yeah.
now, today.
Yes.
Is that possible?
Yeah, can we make that appeal? One person from each parish, if you could come forward and given your name here, then we know that this group can do some brainstorming and take this objective forward.
Along with the 4 teachers.
Along with the 4 teachers, okay? Is that agreeable? Yeah, otherwise, it's almost like having come here, given so much of our time and attention, and then the whole thing will flop. So I feel that we should work towards taking the next step and really working towards this objective.
Nelson,
Shall we do that? Shall we do that? So if you could give in your name here, maybe to Nelson or to Austin, yeah. Give it to Austin, and then the group can meet and decide when you will meet, what you will do, etc. briefly. And then at least I feel that this area or the deanery will go one step further. Okay, is that agreeable with everybody?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, but maybe there are groups that would like to decide who should be from their parish or rep, no? So if you all come together and decide, even individually, if you are ready to volunteer your service, you're most welcome. Yeah, you're most welcome. Yeah.
yes, please.
I just wanted to share my experience, Father, about motivation, and I'm talking about us Catholics. As Catholics, we are that God forgiving and we don't want to fight and all that rubbish, I'm being very honest, all our Catholics, we say, "Arey, no, God, we pray to God and God will take care," and we just don't walk. I tell you, Father, through experience, I was on the verge of losing my job, and sorry, I'd gone to St. Michael Church, and I just met this guy. I was having some idli, sambar, and all, and we as Catholic, my friend, I'm losing my job, man. Can you help me? I just started speaking to someone at the side, and he's saying, why are you losing your job? I said, no, they've given me 3 months notice and I don't think I'll survive that. So I'm looking out for another job. He is a guy who's been converted to a Catholic. He's telling me the problem with you Catholics, you all run away from situations. He's saying, what is the guarantee you will get another job, you will not run away from that job? You go on changing your jobs. He's saying, man, you fight it. You got 3 months now, give yourself 3 months, fight it. And ensure that you'll do your best. And Father, I'm proud to say that within those 2 months, they gave me a letter and said, you will continue. So my point is that we run away from situation. You have to motivate Catholics by telling them, if you don't vote, don't complain. Because we Catholics are very good in gossiping. You come outside the church, Father did this, Father did that, Father did this and this. I'm telling you, but if there is something, if there is a morcha, none of the Catholics will come. If there is those shopkeepers who have to be moved out from the pavement, they say God will take care of that. God will not take care of that. You have to bloody go on the road.
That is what.
So Father, you have to be forth, you have to just hit it straight, Father, because our Catholics now don't understand sweet words. Just give it to them straight up. Don't be very, because they don't understand sweet words. It's forgotten. I'm sorry to be a little blunt. In fact, I had been for one of the meetings, our municipal councillor, this MLAs, and I was they had their 2034 DP plan. I was very interested. I said, let me hear. All senior citizens were there. I was that guy, he said, I want to tell you about the plan in 2034, how Mumbai will look. And he gave a fantastic PowerPoint presentation. Mumbai will look like this, Mumbai will look like that. I just got up after the full meeting and I told him, sir, you're talking about 2034. I don't know if half the people out here will live till then. What about the roads presently?
Yeah.
Presently the road is so bad and you're talking about 2034. He's saying, which road are you talking about? See the cheek. I said, if I have to tell you that, I don't think you're doing your job properly. I told him, see the road in my lane. I gave him the name of my road. I said, it's in paver blocks out there. And I said, so many people meet with accidents and I have had a problem with. He's saying, that's a private road. I said, you guys always give excuses. You will not believe, ma'am,